Mighty Coconut have teamed up with HelloReal to release the very first official attachment for Walkabout Mini Golf, which is the appropriately named Grip to Putter. Before I get into the review of this attachment, I first want to address the potential for bias. I am not receiving anything for this review other than early access to an attachment, and I checked that HelloReal would be happy for me to produce an honest review, which they were. So enough of the boring stuff, let's have a look at it. Shipped in just a few days via UPS from America, the attachment arrived well packaged and free from any damage. The box contains instructions on securing the controller to the Grip to Putter and even some entertaining safety instructions. The unit itself is really well put together and is made up of cleverly engineered 3D printed plastic components, a hefty weight for realism, and a proper golf grip featuring the colourful Walkabout Mini Golf design. Of course, the name Grip to Putter is a play on the Grip to Putt feature in Walkabout, which is activated by the side grip button on the controller, and the HelloReal attachment features a cabled lever system to activate this button without moving your hands away from the putting position. Before I come to the mounting system utilised by HelloReal, I should first say that I have a point of comparison here. I've long been interested in the idea of a putter attachment for Walkabout, and around 12 months ago purchased a competitor, the Deadeye Dry VR. Initially, I didn't feel it added much to my Walkabout experience, as it wasn't weighted enough to feel like a real putter, but the biggest problem was the mounting system. At this point, I have to confess that despite having a faithful life partner in Walkabout Mini Golf, I occasionally indulge in a little harmless swinging. That is, full swinging in Golf Plus, and this is where I've been using the Deadeye attachment with mixed success. You see, their mounting system utilises two Velcro straps to secure the controller, but this, combined with the tolerances of their 3D printing, results in an unreasonable amount of controller wiggle. This, combined with the straps covering the sensor ring in two places, results in enough inconsistency that my brother would even occasionally beat me at Golf Plus, and that's just not on. HelloReal's approach to the task of securing the controller looks so smart and nifty that I reached out to co-founder Benny to ask about its conception. They call it the fidget lock, and the concept was to take something which is already used to secure the controller, the strap or lanyard, and utilise that. It does so by feeding the lanyard strings through two notches on a twistable ratchet lock, which can be tightened continuously until the controller is secure. I would recommend making sure the notch of the lanyard is as far down the string as possible, so it sits below the lock when tightened, but there are also mounting instructions supplied with the unit that you can follow. The controller housing also accepts Rift, Quest 1, 2 and Pro controllers, as well as both left and right hands. There are plans for a PSVR version later in the year too. So enough blowing smoke up the developers' backends, let's actually put this thing to test. To do so, I'm going to cover it from two angles to serve all interests and curiosities. I'm going to look at feel and experience, and then use some objective testing to see how it performs. Starting with the user experience, calibration is currently fairly straightforward in Walkabout. By clicking on the Settings tab, tick the box to enable a custom grip and then click Calibrate. From here, you hold the grip button to move the controller into the right position and release it to lock it in place. I found that aligning the base of the adapter with the end of the virtual club and then checking for alignment on all three axes worked best. But remember, if you're a little bit out of rotation, you can easily rotate the club in your hands, unlike a controller. Mighty Coconut are planning to add a fixed setting for the Grip to Putter, so by the time you have yours, this whole process may be just a single click away. There's also a rumour of a bespoke unlockable with it too, but you have to order yours to find out what that is. On a side note, there is also already a pre-configured alignment for this adapter in Golf Plus, so if you're also seeing Golf Plus behind Walkabout's back, this attachment will transfer over to there seamlessly. Once calibrated, it is weighted really comfortably and feels secure as a complete unit. Despite this weight, the haptic or vibration response when you hit the ball is not lost, and now has a more rubbery feel to it, similar to that from a real mini golf club and ball. The grip trigger performs really well, and because it's not on your actual grip position like a controller button is, holding the lever down doesn't increase tension in your grip. From a performance perspective, my full swing was immediately more consistent in Golf Plus compared to the Deadeye Dry VR, and I say this because swinging at that speed really puts an adapter through a stress test, which the Grip to Putter confidently survives. Now let's get on to the logical analysis. As mentioned in my 15 tips to improve your game video, only the single impact point with the ball has an effect on its movement, so the speed of the club exactly on impact is key. When you have something light in your hand, like a standard controller, there will be small variations in the speed it moves due to small imperfections in your swing and arm or wrist stability. This is made worse if you tense on impact, and depending on when contact is made in relation to this tensing, your speed of impact can vary greatly. If you put more weight into the controller, not only do variations in motion get minimized through increased inertia, but the weight increases the pendulum-like momentum in a swing, meaning tensing has less impact too. Put simply, more weight equals more consistency. So next I conducted some tests pitting the adapter against a standard controller setup. To do this, I used hole 18 on Arizona Modern Easy, aiming first for a marker point a short distance away, followed by one a little further, and then finally a longer putt further away still. I took 10 putts at each distance with the controller alone, and then again with the grip to putter. Each time I measured the distance from the target point and took an average distance for both width and length. Much to my surprise, at first the grip to putter performed worse, but I noticed this was primarily due to leaving putts short. So I increased my putter strength by 10% when using the adapter, which made it feel more natural and repeated the test. This time the results were hugely in favour of the adapter, averaging around 50% closer than the controller alone over medium and long ranges, and fairly similar at short range. In conclusion, the grip to putter is made very well, looks right at home with the Walkabout aesthetic, feels great, and performs well for putting and for full swinging. It's available to pre-order, and I've put a link below in the video description if you wish to do so. It's not an affiliate link of any sort, so I'm recommending it not because I stand to gain anything by doing so, but because it's a genuinely great product coming from a collaboration of two clearly very talented entities. Thank you for watching. I hope you found this review helpful. Please do like the video if you have. Add a comment below if you have any questions or feedback, and be sure to subscribe to the channel for more content in the future.